According to the U.S. Census Bureau, only 37% of Americans have lived in their homes for more than 10 years.
Interesting.
But recent data also found that more than a third of homeowners plan to stay in their current home forever.
Can I ask where you fall into that as the Cruz family? How often have you guys moved? Have you ever stayed in a home for 10 years?
We've moved, this will be our third. So we were in a condo when we got married, moved to a home. We were there for 10 years. And then we've moved to the home we're in. We've been there for 5 years. And we will be there, so we say. Life
for
happens.
the foreseeable future.
Till the kids get out of, out of high school or maybe beyond. So Charles is 5. So I think we'll be there for another
decade.
13 years.
Wow.
We're very happy. It's great. We're good. And then maybe something different, but I don't see it. I want to always be in a neighborhood. Well, Rachel today does.
Versus like on the fat of the land.
Listen, I love it. We had a party like this weekend and we were just like texting like 8 neighbors and everyone comes and brings food and kids are playing. I'm like,
You're a social person.
Love it. And when all the kids ride their bikes to school, it makes me cry.
That is really sweet.
But so I want to be with people.
Yes.
I don't have a craving to like be on 30 acres by myself.
But Winston
would be there.
He'd be fine not seeing another human being. He's
he
fine just seeing creatures, no humans for weeks, months on end.
Possibly. How about you? How are you and Whitney?
We have moved every 3 years on the dot. So we're every 3 years.
Every 3? That's a lot, George.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know. As a guy who hates doing things, I hate moving.
And y'all are about to move again.
Hopefully this will be the last one. Last one for at least until Mia's like, an older lady. What do you call them?
What has caused the moves for you guys?
Just sort of looking to the future and going like...
Every 3 years?
Yeah.
To the future.
Looking to the future.
Stop. What do you mean though? Like location, size? Like give me a reason.
Location and size and going like, hey, we want to grow our family. We want to have family that comes into town because no one's local. So anytime they come into town, it's like, it's hard. It's like we can't breathe. Someone's sleeping on an air mattress, And so it's just nice to have more space and to know that we're okay to kind of expand.
Totally.
Like a fish tank,
Yes. So has the primary move for you guys been space?
Space and like design and aesthetic. And, my wife is basically a secret interior designer. She's really into it.
And you're artsy, George.
And
and you're particular.
I am
particular.
If we
know anything about George Campbell.
No, I am the worst. And so in that regard, I do like my home is everything to me. Like if I could not leave home, I would be happy. The fact that I'm here with you, nightmare. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
The fact that I'm at work outside of home.
Yeah, but like if I'm at home, I have no desire to be like, I'd love to go somewhere. I'm fine to be at home because I love the space I've created. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's fair.
So that's what I want for everyone listening today. Yeah. All right, Rachel, let's have a little fun, which we haven't had a lot of this episode. Mostly thanks to you. I'm kidding.
Unbelievable.
Here's what I've got. I've got a list of 3 home upgrades that could lose you money at resale. You have a list of top 3 home upgrades that could add value at resale.
Okay.
This will help those that are currently homeowners decide, is it worth it?
All right. I'm going to give you my opinion. Give me your first one.
Your honest, real opinion.
Yeah.
We've never heard that on the show.
Give it to you.
Love to hear it. Okay, here's the number 1 that could lose you money at resale. Specific and custom decor. Think a giant wall mural, weird wallpaper, bright paint colors, stained glass windows, niche light fixtures. It can't be so specific to you.
Yeah.
Because the other person may not want
100%.
that.
So yeah, for me, it's less like wall because you can like repaint something. But if you had like 2 skyscrapers and a bridge across them because you wanted to like
classic house.
Yeah,
there's a moat out front. You got to cross a little river.
There are some weird houses out there, and that is true. It is hard to sell those if they're weird like that. So it's fair.
That's a good one. I was going to say something more normal. Like when we moved in, there was a chalkboard wall with like industrial pipes and then like barrels.
Yeah, but
and it was kind of like a,
I hear it, but you can replace that stuff though.
No, it was an easy replace.
Yeah, to me, it's the big stuff. It's like the weird stuff. You walk into a house,
but it still costs a lot of money to do these things, and then someone's going to go in and go, no, we want a discount because we're going to have to change that.
Okay, keep going.
Next one, new carpet. So here's the thing with carpet. Doesn't stay clean, goes out of style quickly. Most people want to replace with hardwood or laminate, which is what we did when we moved in.
Yeah.
So that one I totally get.
Okay,
if you're going to do it, do hardwood.
We carpeted the kids' rooms.
That's smart.
And our playroom But we did hardwoods everywhere else. But I don't know, there's something cozy about carpet, like in a room sometimes. I don't know.
Love a bonus room with carpet.
Okay.
It feels cozy.
It does feel cozy. Okay, keep going. I don't know if I agree with that one.
Here's a weird one. Eliminating versatility. So knocking down a wall and lessening the number of bedrooms, making all bedrooms have shower stalls instead of leaving a bathtub. So families with young kids, helpful to have a bathtub.
That's fair.
Turning the garage into a recording studio. Things that are so custom.
I would agree with that. I would agree with this. I think that's fair.
Okay.
Yep.
Last one, adding a pool.
Oh, no.
Especially to average and middle class neighborhoods. Caveat here, apparently. Upkeep is expensive, not worth it to many people, can be a hazard for folks with young kids and pets. You rarely get the money back you put in during resale. Is that fair? As someone who just built a pool?
I know. And you know what? It's funny because when we priced out how much it's going to cost and we decided on it, and we did it because we knew, like, we want this for our house.
And you're going to be there a long time. You're going to enjoy it.
Yeah. But we knew, like, it probably would. If we had to sell our house today, we finished the pool. What we put in versus what we'd get out probably isn't comparable. So that's fair.
But not everything, can I just say this? Not everything has to be about resale value.
George, you're so human. Thank you.
So human,
what
so
a
relatable.
Heart.
If you want to do it, do it. Just know that not everything has to have ROI for you to enjoy it in life.
Yes, because part of life is just enjoying what you like.
That's on
right?
growth.
So, I mean, that is true.
All right, hit me with some upgrades that are worth the money.
All right, neutral decor. So light paint colors, neutral kitchen, classic light fixtures, all of that. Because I do think if you're someone like me that's not creative, I walk into a place, into a home, and I can't think beyond what I see.
You see tomato red and you go, ugh.
I mean, seriously, yeah, it's very hard for me to like look beyond that. So if you do want to sell your home, having neutral for majority of the population that's not creative and doesn't like think outside the box, like me when it comes to decorations, it's going to be an easier sell. So I would agree with that.
Strong.
Okay, next, tile or hardwood flooring.
Smart.
Yeah, very nice. When you walk in, hardwood floors.
Yeah, no one ever walks
beautiful.
in, sees like newer hardwood and goes, ugh, put some carpet on that. Disgusting.
Totally, it's so true. It's so true.
I don't know why, but our parents' generation loved to put carpet over beautiful hardwood. And now the millennials and Gen Z are trying to rip the carpet up and expose the original hardwood.
And that it's beautiful. What a story to tell.
What a story.
To say this was the original
It's
hardwood.
the same people who rescue their pets. Same energy. I rescued this hardwood. Okay, relax, bud. Relax.
Just so holy, so
That's
holy.
a good one.
Okay, I believe in this one very deeply. Updated bathrooms and kitchens. That is, if you're going to put your money somewhere, put it there.
And they become outdated the fastest, and so it's good to have just a nice, clean, simple, neutral.
I love that.
Kitchen
and then
bathroom.
organization.
Oh, I didn't think about this one.
Yeah, so if you have like easy ways to organize, like a beautiful pantry that you can put bins, like things that are easy to look more aesthetically pleasing.
I think it's because that's aspirational. People go, I'd love a laundry room that was actually clean,
yes.
a pantry that was organized, a closet that didn't look like a nightmare.
Yep.
People want this fresh start when they move.
Yep, and so
it's inspiring.
I believe it. So
that's
good.
the thing. When you set up a home for staging, you want to go, would that other person go, I can see myself here.
See myself here.
Versus, I don't want to see Rachel's life there. I want to see my life there.
That's right. Look at you. What a realtor you
Love
are.
your life, not theirs.
Unbelievable.
Someone should write that book.
Unbelievable.
Gosh, that's good.
All right, you guys. So the housing market, there's a lot here. I'm glad we covered it because there's a lot. There's a lot to this. There's a lot of emotion. It's a big deal. It's the largest purchase majority of people make in their lifetime. So you want to be wise about it. But I do think there's always a plan towards it and that it's possible. And then when you have it, you pay it off. And then you don't have a mortgage, but you still pay property tax.
Beautifully said. And here's my final thought. Drop the thought of a dream home. I think it's unhealthy and it causes us to live in this fantasy world.
Yes.
There's no such thing as dream home. Even the home that you build from scratch to your own, it's still going to have its issues.
Yes.
And you won't stay there forever. Wherever you think you're going to stay forever is a lie. We are not grandma and grandpa. We're not living the Great Depression. We move around. We upgrade houses. We switch towns. We do all kinds of things. And so I think just letting go of this idea there has to be one home that we're in forever and we love will just free us emotionally and mentally.
I like that, George. It's
That's
very
the
freeing.
first thing she's ever liked that I said.
Here's a personal question, George. What's one unexpected challenge with home ownership that you learned the hard way?
Where do you start? I mean, of course, you have the maintenance and repairs. That's something that no one warned you about. That, like, you have to deal with that. Not only do you have to pay for it, you have to figure out who's the right people to go to in this scenario.
Yeah.
And do I file the claim? Do I go out of pocket? Is this person legitimate? Do they, are they well reviewed? Are they going to upcharge me? Because I don't know the prices of what repair and labor costs. And so there's a lot of research that goes into it that I was not prepared for. On top of, property taxes and insurance, that's real. And that number can go up. So you're not, even though you have a fixed principal and interest, your taxes and insurance can go up year to year.
For sure.
How about you?
I think not as much of a challenge because I would have echoed all of that. I think just homeownership is expensive. Like when we had to fix windows or fix whatever, I'm like, it costs how? Like it is crazy how much things cost.
Yeah.
So it just feels very expensive. And I feel like on our every dollar budget, we have a home item. And I just feel like so much gets put into that category. And we end up having to up it a lot of months because it's just like stuff just ends up falling in it. So I don't know. It's expensive. That's what I would say.
That's a good word.